What's up, guys? What's going on, man? I'm Paul. This is Pauline Theology's daily devotional, and we are in the book of John. We have been going through John for a while now, and it's been a deep dive into the heart of Jesus. We get to see in a unique way who Jesus is and what he's doing in the world. It's pretty cool because Jesus is a cool person. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. We're in John chapter 7, 1 through 5. If you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and stop the tape, read it, see what it has to say, and we'll answer the 4 questions. If you have already read, then without further ado, we're going to jump into it. So now we've passed all that stuff about the discourse about the eating the flesh and the blood, the bringing of manna, Jesus being the bread of life, and we move to a different section, and it says after these things. So we're in a different thing right now. We're just talking about something else, moved on to a different subject, I guess you could say. But it says that Jesus didn't go down into Jerusalem. They was looking to kill him. So all the things that he's been saying previously about who he is, what he's doing, how he narrates the Father, how he is equal to the Father, has gotten these the Jewish leaders, the elite, ruling elite, man, wanting to kill Jesus, man. They looking to kill him. And so he's not going to Jerusalem. And it talks about now that he's still in Galilee doing his ministry. I think in the other gospels, it focuses in a lot on those times, that time when he's in Galilee, moving about and teaching and healing and stuff like that, but not in this gospel. Anyway, what happens now that he's in Galilee, his brothers come to him, man, and this is crazy. His brothers, they come to him and ridicule him. It's funny. It's like they say things to try and act like they're boosting his esteem, but the idea behind it is sarcasm and ridicule. Because after that, it says they said this because his brothers didn't believe. They didn't believe in him, man. They were like, go up to Jerusalem, man, and show yourself, man. Let everybody know. Let them see. Check it out. Let them take a glimpse of all your miracles, man. It's like if you don't want to be hidden, man, then don't be hidden. Be open about it. It says these things they did because they didn't believe. What's this say about God? Well, the first thing I think that it says about God is that he's in control. He's in control of the situation. It doesn't matter what it is. He didn't go to Jerusalem because he chose not to go. This was his decision. Now, Jesus, all of his decisions, again, are made based on what the Father desires. His time hadn't come yet, so he hasn't gone up to this place. And we'll see it a little bit more in detail later on in a couple of episodes when we see that they tried to kill him, but they couldn't seize him because it wasn't his time. But yes, God is in control all the time. What's this say about man? I think it's saying that we ridicule what we don't understand. What we don't know, we ridicule. What we don't comprehend, especially in light of what we've been reading through John, that you have to have the Spirit in order to discern the things that's going on with Jesus, his relationship, his signs that point to who he is. You got to have your spiritual glasses on. You can't do it with worldly or fleshly glasses. And so the brothers of Jesus have their fleshly glasses on. They can't see what Jesus is doing, so they ridicule him. And how can we apply these truths to our lives? Well, I think this is a simple truth that we can apply to our lives, is understanding that when we live our lives according to the gospel, when we walk in the path of Jesus, when we seek to be followers of the way, people are going to ridicule us. They're going to make fun of us, just like they made fun of Jesus here. They're going to talk down to us, talk smack. But it's okay, because that's how Jesus lived, and we want to live the same way. It goes back to when we talked about eat my flesh and drink my blood, how that flesh and that blood is a picture in the Old Testament of sacrifice. And so it is a picture of Jesus' sacrifice, that he's giving us his body for life, and that being participators in it by eating and drinking means maybe that we have to participate in the same sufferings as Jesus. And so this is part and parcel to that. Is that as we live lives for the glory of God, as people ridicule us, we remember that they are in unbelief. They don't have the eyes of the Spirit, and that we are doing this because we are taking part in the sufferings of Christ. A theology of the cross is what Martin Luther calls it. And I'll put something up here so you can check that out. I have a theology video that talks about different types of theologies that can help you to understand the scriptures a little bit better. So check that out if you get a chance. Anyway, hey, I appreciate you guys for listening. It's a short one, but I think it was important because suffering is going to happen. It will happen in these days. Now, we may not get persecuted to death by God's grace. That's good. But we will suffer in some sort of capacity, and we must be ready for it. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.